Good morning.
Good morning.
Zoom.
Good morning.
Hey, Jessica. Hey, Trace. Hey, Steve.
Hey.
Linda.
Hello.
Let me send a message out about the call.
You hear anything about that?
I haven't muted it yet. I will right now. Okay, Steve, are you ready? Okay. Go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and mute the call and mute the chimes. Good morning, everybody on the Zoom call and who's listening live on the conference call line. Happy Tuesday. My name's Stacy Aguilera, and I'm coming to you live from Houston, Texas. I'm at work right now, so hopefully my bosses don't walk in and think that I'm going absolutely crazy, but if they do, whatever, maybe I'll try to invite them to the business. So before we kick off this morning, I've got a little bit of a serious matter I want to talk to you guys about. It's about one of our team members. Her name's Erin Kay. And, you know, I'm not very open about my Christianity and my beliefs, but for those of you that are Christians, I'm going to pray right in a minute, in just a few seconds. For those of you that aren't Christians, I respect your beliefs. So if you want to get your good juju vibes out there, get your positive vibes out there, you go ahead and do that while we bow our heads and pray real quick, if you don't mind. So close your eyes, bow your heads with me, and let's go to God in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for blessing us with a business that we can all come together and just love one another. And thank you for allowing us to live in a country where we can worship you freely and not get condemned for it. This morning we come to you, and we understand that Erin's sister had a stroke last night, and is it's looking like it's going to be your will and to take her home and for her to be with you for all eternity. And we just ask for those of us that are still on this earth to all come together and surround Erin and her family with love. And we know that your hands are wrapped around them, and we just ask that maybe you give them a little glimpse of your love and your peace, and help to comfort them, help to give them a little bit of just your love and your peace, so that they can get through this hard time together. We ask that you be with Erin's sister's daughter, Erin's niece, and be with Erin's mom and Erin's dad, and be with Erin. Running a business like this and having a family emergency like this is going to affect her in a lot of ways. And we just ask that we can all come together and keep her in our constant prayers for you. For you to be with her and comfort her. And we just ask that this be a time for us to maybe not understand your will, but just to accept it. And maybe this is a pivotal time for us to go in the direction that you're wanting us to go. So we just ask that you be with the family, be with Erin, and just thank you for this time. It's in your name that we pray. Amen. Okay. Thank you guys for allowing me to go to God in prayer. And if you guys are on the Zoom call, if you don't mind muting the call, that would be great. I hear a little bit of background noise, but let's chase the calendar. So for those of you that aren't going to Utah, you still have one more day. And guess what? The airline is still looking to fill those seats. So if you have it in your heart to go see what Nu Skin is about, you can still book your tickets. We are arriving tomorrow. I can't wait to see everybody that's going to be on that trip. For Team Elite University, guess what? You don't need to buy a ticket for Team Elite University because Team Elite University is free. They do this training every single month, and I'm so excited to go. I'm taking a couple team members with me to one of them to see Nu Skin for the very first time, and that's like going to Disney World for the first time, and I can't wait to take her and show her around. So that's on Wednesday. It lasts through Saturday. We also have the Nu Skin launch. The Best US is full and underway, full steam ahead, and January in Anaheim. Man, I can't wait to go to that. I've already got my flights. I do need to buy my ticket. I don't think I've bought that yet for the Best US launch in Anaheim, but I'm really excited about that. Reach out to your upline. Reach out to your upline about all of these Chasing the Calendars events. We can help you get your flights. We can help you get your room. We can help you get your car, rental car situation. We can pack you into the rental car, no problem. So get with your upline on all of that. And then there's TEU. The 2020 calendar has been already released on otg.global. So you can see the entire lineup for 2020 and what's expected for Team Elite University. Okay, let me see where I'm at here. Oh, June. Buzz mentioned this on the Monday training. June, we are teaming up with Ashley Robichaux, Eileen Williams' team, to do some training in Utah in June. I don't know if the dates are out on that. July 13th through the 16th is Success Summit for Team Elite University. It's a huge event. I'm really looking forward to that. And we don't tell you how important going to these events are just for no reason. It's because we experienced it. We still do. I know that every single time I get back from an event, I am recharged, I'm rejuvenated, and I'm motivated, and I'm ready to take on whatever is thrown my way because I'm surrounded by people. I get to know people. I get to hear ideas about how they got their business to launch forward, their struggles. I am all about learning from someone else's failures. So hearing how they struggled, what they did, the mistakes they made, and also what they did to succeed is just so inspiring for me to know that, okay, I can do this too. So if you can't get to these events, make an effort to be on these calls, to watch these videos over and over and over again. Look at the OTG calls on One Team Global.NA on Facebook. They do videos live every single day at 9 a.m. Central. Those are so huge for me. And so what I want to get into today is I want to talk about inviting. And inviting is a huge, huge part for our business. And social media is a huge blessing. We can connect with friends, we can connect with family members, and we can even get into groups of like-minded people, a mom group or mom groups, or if you have a hobby group you can get into, whatever. Those are all great, but are we using it to our full potential? You know, we know how to post, when to post, what to post, who we're attracting. If you're not clear on all this, go to Start Here Today or reach out to your upline. But the messenger is huge for our business. And I know that I'm in Messenger all day long, but I want to make sure we're all using it to our full potential. And then we use that for, let me mute this call here. We need to use Messenger to our full potential. We use it to contact with our customers, but we need to make sure what I've done my whole existence of Nu Skin is I've followed people that are successful. I listen to little bitty keywords that they're saying. And whether they're a blue diamond, whether they're an emerald, whether they're a team elite, whether they are an executive that just killed it in 2 months, I listen to what they're saying and I write what they're saying down. If I like something that they say to recruit or what they do to draw people into the business, I write that down and I try to memorize it. Everything that I say is not my own. It's always from someone else for the most part, because that's what's so great about Nu Skin. And so when you're using the messenger and you're connecting with your customers, or you somehow have fallen into connecting with an old friend or whatever, keep Nu Skin in your mind. Figure out a way to introduce them to Nu Skin, whether it's introducing them about the products or whether it's introducing them about the opportunity. Make sure you always keep Nu Skin in your focus, because that building a team is what will keep you in this business for the long haul. And that's where I'm at. I know in the beginning when I first started, I was selling toothpaste like crazy. And I was so excited because I was making fast cash. And man, it was incredible. I couldn't believe it. That's what got me. That's what sold me, was the fact that I could make super quick, fast cash off of just one simple copy paste post. But then when I started to see the bigger picture and I started to invite more people into the business, that's when I was like, oh, okay, this is what they're talking about. Because I got to see, even though I wasn't an executive yet, I got to see my volume start to grow exponentially. It was insane, because I know I was cranking it out because I was selling toothpaste like crazy, but so are my team. It was the work of many makes work so light. And I think and I've jacked up that quote, but that's from Charlene. Charlene always says that. But I listened to let's go back to whenever I was telling you, I stalked people, I watched people, I listened to what they were saying. And one of my uplines, Charlene and I were just talking about this, Mandy McClister Smart, she talked about the opportunity to every single person she came in contact with. And her business launched like crazy because of it. And the only way you can get good at it is if you practice. That's it. You cannot stick your head in the sand. You cannot mope around how your business isn't growing. You have to practice. And yes, you might bomb the first few times, but you have to practice. So practice on your husband, practice on your kids, practice with your dog, practice with your sister, or just go out there and practice with people. Like if you've got a best friend who just bought toothpaste, mention the business. Do not judge a book by its cover. Let's go back to when I listen to what people say and I stalk people. Sarah Machinsky, perfect. What she said not too long ago to us was, don't judge a book by its cover. So what? You have an older woman buy toothpaste from you and you don't think she's going to do the business because you know through her Facebook page that she is retired and she lives a good life. She has grandkids. And guess what? Some of those grandkids might be huge on social media. Ask her to do a shout out for you. Let's see how great that shout out goes. Everybody wants to buy from grandma. Everybody trusts grandma. See if you can get customers that way. See if you can turn those customers into distributors that way. But you have to practice. You've got to keep moving in order to improve. So make sure that you're utilizing social media and the messenger for your better business, and talk to every single person. And then take it a step further when you're picking up the kids, when you're going to Starbucks, when you're going to the grocery store, talk to people about the business. And I know that sounds kind of intimidating, but think about this. Figure out a way to drum up a conversation. Oh, your kid dropped her pacifier. Pick it up. She's so cute. How old is she? Do you stay home with her full time? Oh, you do? Oh, great. Cool. Does it figure out a way to start talking about what her husband does, what she used to do, and you do those things so that you can be asked, what do you do for a living? Oh, I run a global network marketing business. I do it all from my phone. I utilize social media to do it. And we sell this awesome whitening toothpaste. As a matter of fact, I have a sample and a business card if you'd like to try it. Boom, right? Start visualizing those type of situations in your mind. That's also practice. Start talking about it with yourself on how you're going to introduce people to the business. I always visualize those key people that I want on my team. I close my eyes and I start dreaming about having them come on, join my team. And if you need some help, talk with your upline. All of this is about communication. The squeakiest wheel gets the grease. You cannot stick your head in the sand and expect someone to come to you. I mean, they will. That's all fine and great. But if you want this business to work, you've got to go out there and get it. No one has it easy. No one just has these people that just come to them. It doesn't work that way. You have to work on it. You're going to have to practice, and you're going to have to dust off whatever fears, whatever you've put on that shelf and you feel like you're not going to revisit them. Pull them back off the shelf, honey, because the time is now. Let's get your business going. Speak with your upline. Don't stop. You've got to go to your upline and don't stop until you get somewhere, right? And what I mean by that is, so let's say you're working with your upline, you know your upline is, and you're not getting the answers that you need. Don't use that as an excuse to stop. They have an upline, go up to them. If you're not getting what you need from that upline, go up to the upline above that. Keep working. Do not stop. The sun is setting right here, and I am washed out like crazy. So I'm going to wrap this up here in a minute. But the bottom line is, don't stick your head in the sand. Don't sit around. I've done it. I've sat and moped and was just bitter for a moment. But that's okay. You've got to let that moment pass, and you've got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get this business going. If you're listening to the call, you want to make this business work, right? You want to improve. So let's get it done. There's, I always keep Nu Skin on my mind. That's on my notes. I'm sorry. And you've got to look at the entrepreneurs from all over the globe. Look at what they're doing. They're constantly talking about the business. They're constantly thinking about the business. They're constantly figuring out a way to make it better. All entrepreneurs do this. All successful entrepreneurs anyway. My husband owns restaurants. He's always looking for a way to make more money. Always looking for a way to boost sales, whether it's a change of the menu, a promotion, whatever. And we have to do that too. And it's nothing more than you have a business, you want it to be successful, so you've got to do whatever it takes to make it work. Constantly talking about the business. If Clara McDermott, the founding sponsor of Nu Skin, or distributor of Nu Skin, says this, the only way that this business won't work is if you quit. Good grief, the sun is blinding. I didn't think about that. You never let a customer walk away without knowing about the business. And remember this is your turn, this is your time, and this is your year. And guess what? There's less than 2 months left in 2019. So I know I want to finish out the year, the decade strong. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to get to the top of the compensation plan. And that's Blue Diamond. So the best way to do that is to invite people to your business. You can't do this alone. Yes, you can make easy, fast toothpaste money, but the best and only way to make this a long-term income, something that you can give to your kids, is to get people on your team and to get them to invite. So go to Start Here Today, look at the posting sequence and stick with it. Post 1 is talking about the toothpaste. Post 2 is talking about the toothpaste. Post 3 is talking about the toothpaste a little bit, but it's also talking about the opportunity. And there's a reason for that, right? So stick with the system, stay consistent, and let's finish 2020 with a bang. Let's run this business like your life depends on it, because guess what, honey? It does. Hope you guys have an awesome Tuesday, and I cannot wait to see some of you guys in Utah tomorrow. I'm super pumped, super excited, and I hope that all the people that are going out there are ready to fire up their phones and get on Facebook Live so that everybody can see how great Nu Skin is. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.